Alrighty, here we go. So we're going to do this one. We're rounding to the thousands place. Is this going to be a 3 or a 4?
3.
So just put a little 3. Show me how you're rounding it. Is this one going to be a 5 or a 6?
6.
A 6. Okay. Adora, is this going to be a 7 or an 8?
7.
A 7 stays a 7. Now, when you're estimating, do I actually add these numbers?
No.
What do all of those numbers become?
0.
So we're going to put 1, 2, 3. We're rounding to the thousand. In thousand, there's 3 zeros. So we're rounding, and we're just going to add these digits. And I like to look for tens. 7 and 3 is 10, and 6 more is 16. So we have rounded that one. Then I told everybody on this one, so again, as a 5th grader, you have to focus. I've got 6th graders that are very behind. Part of it's COVID, part of it is some kids just not finishing their assignment, or, you can't go out to a World Series game as a player without ever practicing. Same thing in math. You can't be successful without practicing. So we have to get our practice in. So here we go. So I said, is this closer to 74 or 75?
74.
Yeah, because I look at this one, the next door neighbor. Then is this going to be closer to 60 or 61?
61.
So I'm going to leave this 74. I'm going to make this one 61. This time we're subtracting. But now because we're rounding to hundreds, 100 has 2 zeros, I'm going to make a 0 here and a 0 here. And then we'll go ahead and subtract, but we're going to put it right under. 4 minus 1 is what?
3.
3. 7 minus 6 is what?
1.
Is 1. So that difference is about 1,300. About 1,300. Now on this next one, and I rounded it to 1,000 because this one's going to go up, this one's going to, stay the same. So it's going to balance out. So is this closer to this one? Is it closer to what, 0,000 or 1,000? 1,000. So I'm going to put it right here. By the way, I can already go ahead and put 1, 2, 3 zeros. And then is this the next one? Is it closer to 0,000 or 1,000? 0,000. Okay. Then this one, and I need to hear everybody, is this closer to 6,000 or 7,000? I look at my neighbor. 6,000. Good job. And look at this one. Is this closer to 3,000 or 4,000?
4,000.
Because that's a big macho 9. So for now, we're going to go ahead and add those numbers and put it right here. So it's going to be 4 and 6 is 10, and one more is 11. It's about 11,000. Then this one. Okay, this one is at, again, we're rounding to thousands on number 4. So put 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on, let me get my grade book because I want to be able to call out names. I should do this every day. That's 5A. I need to get 5. Oh, that's 5B. We're in 5A. Well, if I can pull it up. I will. I have to. Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and, so on this one, does this round up to 7 or 8?
8.
Because that's a big macho. I look at my neighbor. That's an 8. This one, does it round up to 3 or 4?
4.
4, because that's my neighbor's very big. So 8 minus 4 is what?
4.
Is 4. So that amount is about 4,000 when we subtract. So let's move on. Let's get the rest of these done. Then, is this going to be 6,000 or 7,000?
7.
About 7,000. Is this going to be 4,000 or 5,000? Because my neighbor is very small, so it's going to be 4,000. And we're subtracting. How many zeros should I put? 3, because we're rounding to thousands. And then 7 minus 4 is what? 3. And we're just going to check real quick. Let me see if I can get my calculator going. Well, I'll come back. Well, no, it's right here. So here we go. Calculator. That is 68. What is it? 6853 minus 4099. And we'll see how close. That's not bad. Our answer rounded to 3,000. And if I rounded this number, it would be about 3,000. So that's not too bad. All right. Then on this one, we're rounding to 1,000. What should I put right here? 3 of what? 3 zeros. And everybody should be getting this down. Then we're going to round the front number. Is it 2,000 or 3,000?
3,000.
3,000. Is it 4,000 or 5,000?
5,000.
Good job. Is it 6,000 or 7,000?
6,000.
Very good. So doing a little bit better. So 6, I actually go 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 1 more is 11, 12, 13, 14. There we go. And that's about right. So here's another subtraction. Sometimes I like to check those. So I said round to the nearest 100 because there's a different dynamic to subtraction. But anyway, is this closer to 23 or 24? 23. Did everybody see that? Is it closer to 23 or 24? 23 because that's a little wimpy 4. So it's 23 minus, is this 19? Is it closer to 19 or 20?
19.
You look at the neighbor just outside the 19. Is that a big macho number? So it changes to what? We can add one more, changes to 20. And so I can, this time I'm going to put, we're rounding to hundreds. Hundreds has 2 zeros, and then we'll subtract this. 3 minus 0 is what?
3.
So I'm going to put a 3 right here, and then 2 minus 2 is what? 0. And I really don't need to put the 0. You can if you want to, but normally you take it off. But let's go ahead and see on that one what the actual answer is. 2341 minus 1963. Oh, and we got 300. The actual answer is 378. And had we done it the other way, like rounded to thousands, this would have been 2,000. That 1, because of the 9, would have rounded up to 2. It would have been 2 minus 2 is completely 0, which is not true. We have a few dollars left, not much, but I'll take 300. All right, so let's do this last one. This is this going to be closer to 0? First of all, we're rounding to thousands. Put 1, 2, 3 zeros there. So everybody should get that down. And then we put a 0 in front of the 7 because we're rounding to thousands. Is this going to be 0,000s or 1,000?
1,000.
Very good. We look at the neighbor, who's a macho neighbor. So it has the power to add 1. So that is a 1. This 3, is it going to be 3,000 or 4,000?
4,000.
Very good. We look at our neighbor, who's got the power to round it up 1. So that's going to be 4. Is this going to be 1,000 or 2,000?
1,000.
Very good. So altogether, we've got 4, 5, 6. It's about $6,000. And we're not going to do all of these, but we'll finish this up. And let me be, again, mindful of the time. We get out of here at, I think, 9:35. How could we get out of here at 9:35? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Miss Sarah?
What's that? Yes, ma'am.
So, I have a question for like the back one we did yesterday for number 6.
Okay, and all right. I don't know if this is from, oh, this might have been from 5B. Because in 5, we did everything. Did we do everything on the front in this class?
Yes.
We did?
Yes, we did.
2 of them were homework.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Which 2 were homework?
It was 5 and 6. 5 and 6, yeah.
You're sure?
Oh, no.
we all have homework. Isabel?
Huh?
Do I have, where's Isabel?
Me.
Yes, I do. Yes.
Can you turn on down the music real quick?
Wait, so what?
Okay.
The answer was 16,000 and 17,000.
Okay, which one are you talking about?
Number 6.
Okay, we did it twice. Okay, I don't know if I did it twice in this class, so that's a great question. So what happened is, and I want you to watch this, because look at all of these, look at all my neighbors where I'm rounding. This is a low number, that 3. That 4 is a low number. That 4 is a low number. All of our estimating will be low. This is going to stay a 6. Do you agree?
Yes.
This one's going to stay an 8. Do you agree?
Yes.
This one, this one would stay a 2. Okay. That would stay a 2. So when I add that, I get 16,000. But what happens if all of them are low? My estimate's going to be very low. It's going to be low in comparison to the real number. So I didn't do it in this class, but we'll do it now. I mean, I'm going to accept that on the test. But if you see all 3 of them low, or all 3 of them high, where you have to round up on every single one, then you want to make one of them where you don't change it. For example, or you do change it. Like this one didn't round up. This one did not round up. So this last one, I'm going to go ahead and round up. Because they're all low, I don't want my estimate to be so low. So in fact, we'll go ahead and, I don't even know if we're going to get to that other side. We're going to try. Hold on a second. So I'm going to actually add this. So to see what our real number is. Oh, by the way, if I re-add that, that's 6, that's 11, 17. So when I change that 2 to a 3, so I'd have low, low, high, it balances it out. So I'm going to look at my real answer to see which one is closer. 6320 plus 8406 plus 2444. Okay, look at my real answer. Look at my real answer and look at the first estimate. Isn't that estimate low?
Yes.
And again, it was low because all of these rounding numbers were low. So it gave us a low estimate. That's why if they're all low, you want to, even though that normally would stay at 2, you want to make it a what? A higher number, a 3. So then your estimate is more accurate. So the second time we did it, it is this. What other one did you have to do yesterday?
5.
The 5. So what's that? No, you don't have to right now. So did you round it? Did I tell you to round it to the hundreds?
No.
I didn't? Okay. The thousands, and yeah, it might have been different. So if I rounded to the thousands, it would have been what? And by the way, these 2 are real low too, but it's okay. So this would round to the what? 4 or 5?
4.
4. The next one is 3 or 4? 3. So again, we're rounding to the thousands. So and that's a subtraction. So that's going to be 4,000 minus 3,000 is what?
1,000.
Is 1,000. Okay. Then let's go back and finish this up. We probably will run out of time. All right. So let's go ahead and look at this. Flip it over on the back. When 84,000 is decreased by a number, the difference should be 72,000. What could the number be? All right, so I know this answer. So here's 8409. Not write this on your paper. Minus, it's decreased by a number that we don't know, so it's blank, and I should have done this with pencil. our answer, the difference, is about 72,000. Who knows then? And we don't need an exact number. In fact, let's just round this whole thing. Let's suppose we're rounding to thousands. Would this be 84,000 or 85,000? 84. So I'm just going to make everything zeros here. Okay. So 0 minus what number would be 0? 0. 0 minus what number would be 0? 0. Again, make sure you're focusing. 0 minus what number would be 0? 0. Okay, here's where we're going to find our number. 4 minus what number would be 2? 2. 8 minus what number would be 7?
1.
Okay, so when approximately 84,000 is decreased by what? 12,000, the difference is about 72,000. So our number is about 12,000. But that's how you have to find it. You have to set up a regular problem minus blank equals 72,000. So our number, our mystery number, is about 12,000. Then, alrighty. Okay, then here we go. It says, what is the approximate? Which means if it's approximate, you get to round. What's the approximate difference in height between the tallest and the shortest of the 3 mountains in the San Gabriel mountain peaks? Which one of these is the tallest? Baden. Okay, so this is our tallest. Put a T. Which one's our shortest?
Wilson.
Is Wilson. So we get to approximate. We don't need the actual numbers. So, and we'll do it to thousands. About how many thousands is it for Baden? 9,000 or 10,000?
9,000.
So we're going to put 9,000, and they're looking for the difference. Minus, is Wilson about 5,000 or 6,000?
6,000.
Because my neighbor is very big, so it's going to be about 6,000. So what's the difference between 9,000 and 6,000?
3,000.
It's about 3,000. Approximate difference is about 3,000, what is it, feet. There we go. We're going to answer this last one, and that's about all the time we're going to have. So should I pick up that 1-7? I might.
What number is the 1-7?
What's that?
The number for 1-7?
Yeah, don't worry about it, just that. So on this one, it says, if the hiking team climbs to the top of the troop and back down, how many vertical feet does the team travel in all? Okay, so they're going to the troop, and then they're coming back down. How many feet is it to get up to troop?
9,138.
So it's 9,138, and then to get back down, it's another 9,138. About means I get to do what? Do I need to use the actual numbers?
No.
I get to round, and we're going to round to the 1,000. About how many feet does it take to get up there?
9,000.
About 9,000. So let's put this. Plus, how many feet does it take to get back down?
9,000.
About another 9,000. I think this one we can do in our head. What's 9,000 plus 9,000? About what?
18.
Very good. About 18,000. Vertical. So it's about. By the way, this little line, squiggly line that I'm about to put, I put it over an equal sign. Because, it was unlocked. All right, that means approximately. That means approximately. So you might want to write these down. So I'm going to say that flip this over, and we're going to call this one assignment 9, 10.
Where is it? Oh.
This side was 9, the other side was 10, so this is 9, 10. We get out of here at about 9:35. All right, so what I need you to do is, what other assignment do you have for me? Do you have your assignment number 8?
Yes, we did that.
I know, but do you have it right now to turn in?
No.
The one where it had a puzzle on the back, a wheel deal? Did you turn that in?
I forgot at home. Yeah, I have it. Yeah.
Okay, so take that out. So I'm going to collect this.
I left it at home.
Okay, this is not good. All right, and people at home, I'm going to say, let me see, what is 1-7? Go real fast, yeah. All right, we got out of here at 35. What time is it now? 35?
Oh, like a wheel.
Okay, girls and boys, listen carefully. Take out this one, the one that I just gave you. We'll keep this until tomorrow, and we'll actually call this number 11. Okay.
You put in those?
Just 11.
Somebody put a number 10 on mine.
I did. That's probably my copy. So go ahead and give it. Ma'am, don't worry about the back. Have I said anything about the back? So you don't worry about the back.
It's your copy.
Yeah, here you go. There you go. Alrighty. Then, okay, listen carefully. Listen carefully to what I want you to do. This is your homework. I want you to go ahead and do not do any subtraction. When you come in and the subtraction is done, I will erase it. We have to learn the correct way to subtract, and we're not going to be counting on our fingers. So all I want you to do is number 1, number 3, number, I think 5 and 7. Do you know how to line those up on 5 and 7? Okay, and I'm going to help you set up number 5. So again, everything needs to be aligned to the right, 250, and leave some space in between your numbers. Then when I put this one, I sometimes start backwards. I go 4, 6, 9, 1. 4, 6, 9, 1. You should be writing this down right now. No, please put them in order. Then the next one is, yeah, I'm glad you asked me that question. Okay, I have to call him back. Okay, the next one is 1204, 1204, and the last one is 98. All right, you're going to set this one up similar. This one is, you might run into problem with these numbers down here. So this one, you might want to set up over here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 problems only for homework. So right now, you may start on that. I'm going to come around and pick up any assignments that you have. We still have about 9 minutes. So some of you might even get half of them done. So homework, the number 9 and 10 for sure. Where's your 9 and 10 then? And your wheel deal? Is your name on it? Okay, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, that's it. And then we have both of them. Oh, did I stop the video?
No.
All right, because the little blue line. Thank you, people. Help me with that. If you see that blue line, it means it's still recording. People at home, have a good